Are you gonna do the interview, kitty? I put this chair out for me to sit down on and he just helped himself. Do you want me just to ask you questions? Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This video is gonna feature Andy, but he's not gonna wanna stay here the whole time. I can tell you that. He's gonna wanna move around, explore. His cat tree's right here. So I'm gonna be talking all about his story and why he has one eye. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He's gonna probably just roam around me. That's usually what happens when I make videos. Okay, so I've been wanting to make this video for a while now. It's Andy's story, how we got him, and why he has one eye. So we knew that eventually we would want to get a cat again, but we were also like moving around a lot, so we knew like, okay, we're gonna wait for the right time. And we were in this house. My daughter Kenzie was asking for a cat for so long. She loves cats. We were kind of like, okay, we know we're wanting to add a cat to our family. We love when we can adopt a pet, rescue a pet that needs a good home. And that's just something that's really important to Kellen and I. I remember Kellen asking, can we sign up to foster kittens? And I was like, that sounds adorable. What does that look like? The shelter told us that if there are kittens who need a home for a week or two, or, you know, maybe a little more to heal, just be somewhere safe, that they need families to help take care of them, and then they'll go back. It's just a foster. So I was like, yeah, that sounds great. We love cats. So sure, let's do this. Well, pretty quickly after, in December, Kellen said, I got the call, there is a cat. And so we're like, okay, yeah, let's go take a look at this cat. We can give him a good home, help him heal. So we drive to go get him. It's this orange cat. I mean, he had gone through it. They let us know that he was a homeless kitten and had been rescued, that one of his eyes was so infected. Eventually they had to remove the eye for the safety of his health. And so his little kitten picture, you can see that eye is not looking great. So when we went to go see him and take him home, he was so nervous, understandably. We had him in his kennel, he had a cone on, and because of the eye surgery, he had to have half of his face like shaved, and then he had stitches in, and they were big black stitches. He had like kind of blood that had dried. So he was in rough shape, and he was very nervous to come home with us. And we were just kind of like, hey, here's your space. My daughter Kenzie was so excited. She was 8 years old at the time, and it was so sweet. And it will probably make me cry because she has such a big heart. I have pictures of her just snuggling him, even when he looked so rough and scary. Like, I think most little kids, you know, might be like kind of grossed out by him. And she was so happy to have him and just snuggling him. And we were trying to kind of help clean him up and stuff. He was here, I think, for about 2 weeks. It was almost Christmas. If you see me looking over here, I'm looking at Andy over there. He was healing, and he had bonded so strongly to Kenzie, and she was loving him, and we loved him. We tried to help him heal, but she was just so sweet and so close with that cat and loved cuddling with him. So about 2 weeks later, and keep in mind, this whole time I had let her know, you know, we're just fostering, so he's gonna go back. This is the process. We're just gonna help take care of him, and then he's going back. Eventually we got the call from the shelter, and they're like, okay, it's time for him to come back, and we will get him ready to be adopted by a family. And I was like, oh, like I felt this sadness that I didn't even know I had gotten so attached to him. And I was like, okay, I guess it's time for him to go back. And Kenzie had fallen completely in love with him. They were just bonding so much. And then Kellen had started to look into one-eyed cats. I remember he was looking at an article that talked about how it was going to be a lot more difficult for Andy to be adopted. Like just one-eyed cats, disabled cats, they're usually, you know, they take a little bit longer. And sure enough, for Andy, the shelter told us that all of his siblings had been adopted before him, which is like heartbreaking. Like he was like left over. So it was one of those things where Kellen and I had felt like, and sort of at the same time, we think we should keep this cat. We were so excited to tell Kenzie, and she was feeling sad about him having to go back. So she was so excited, so happy. It was just like the best feeling. There's this really cute picture of the day that we officially adopted him. Kenzie's just so happy. His stitches came out, his fur grew back. He's just the fluffiest, cutest cat. And I'm so proud of Kenzie because she has such a good heart and she just loved him so much, even with his cone on that was kind of gross in the condition that he was. And he loves Kenzie. He follows her around everywhere, and it's just been so sweet to see their bond. I feel like he's like protective of Kenzie. He'll be up on his cat tree and he'll just kind of be like looking over, watching over Kenzie. It's really cute, but he has just been the sweetest cat. I feel like his one eye gives him so much personality. He already has so much personality, but the thing about it is like it doesn't slow him down at all. He is zooming around. He is jumping up and down his cat tree. He's a really healthy, happy cat. It's just amazing to see how he has adapted, you know, even with one eye. Sometimes I forget it. I'm like, you only have one eye. It's been such an amazing like process, and I love this cat. And I love to see the bond that Kenzie has with this cat. He's been such a wonderful addition to our home and our family. And it's just so great to see his personality. Like, and you guys see on the short videos, he's just got this fluff. I have to show you. I mean, the fluff on this boy, look at these furry paws. He has fluff that comes straight out of the paws. He's huge too. Like when we got him, he wasn't a kitten, but he's gotten so big, and he's so sweet. So yeah, we just feel really lucky, really grateful for this cat. I feel like he's taught us a lot of lessons, and I'm so glad that he ended up in our family, and he's so loved. If you are ever looking for a cat, I would definitely suggest looking at the shelters in your local area. I feel like shelter pets, they love so fiercely, and the reward is just amazing. They're really special. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have a cat, let me know your cat's name in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on another video very soon. Bye.